Welcome back to Heroes and Hooligans, episode 2 of The Key from Above. We left our adventurers last week in the clock tower where they had heard some glorious music coming from above, and they had found a journal. All right, take it away, guys.
Should we continue exploring this floor? See what else there is to find?
I think we need to go up.
All right, then.
I mean, we saw the dude at the top. This is not the top.
It's not the top, but maybe we should reread the journal?
He's some romantic fool. Romance is as romance does. It will come when it may, but right now, we should go up.
Okay.
I agree with Hattie.
Yeah, up sounds good.
Well, with any luck, it's a person who's friendly and not a potential ghost.
Why don't you think it might be a friendly ghost?
Ghosts don't tend to be friendly, I find. Or at least in stories, they're never kind.
Many ghosts are friendlier than many living. Kindness can be lethal, after all.
I have no argument or witty reply to that. Oh. Perfect. I believe we're going up then.
Let me check these stairs. Let me check the stairs, just to be safe. I feel like this one stair might be just... I don't know. Maybe it's fine. An 11...
The stairs look fine to you.
They seem fine to me.
So you're going up the stairs. And once you get up the stairs, you get into this kind of dilapidated sort of upper bell tower area. You see the large rope that kind of hangs down in the center that seems to go up a little higher, where a very large, very shiny bell is. It looks off in the corner of this space that maybe somebody sleeps up here as well. And other than that, around you, it's a fairly open wooden kind of floor space with lots of beams around.
Ding dong, bing bong, ding-a-long, ding-a-ling lives here.
So you're saying I should yank on this rope?
No.
Are you sure? Maybe it'll bring him out. Maybe. I wonder if I could climb up this rope. Check out the top area.
I mean, you.
Hello? 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 Hello?
I'm going to climb the rope. Can I climb up the rope past the bell without setting the bell off?
You are fairly small in size, so
and also very nimble.
And very nimble. Go ahead and acrobatically try to climb it. We'll see how successful you are.
I think I can do it. I think I can do it. 22.
Looks like you can. Looks like you can climb up past the bell. And when you get up to the top of the bell, you can see you're in a very small bell house enclosure, and you see a hunched figure in the corner of this enclosure.
Hey there, fella. Come on. Come out. I won't hurt you.
He kind of steps forward into the light where you can just barely catch a glimpse of his face, and it's fairly grotesque.
Oh, hey. Ooh. Hello. Hi. Hello, sir. How are you?
He doesn't say anything. He just kind of looks at you looks at you up and down, curious about you, but he just kind of steps back a little. He doesn't appear hostile, more afraid of you than you should be of him.
Okay, don't worry. Don't worry. I'm a friend. I'm not here to hurt anyone. I'm not here to steal anything. I don't steal anything except for stuff I can't afford, which is everything. But I'm not gonna hurt you. Just let's talk. It's a 19 on a persuasion.
He steps forward and kind of nods his head at you a little, but he doesn't quite speak. His mouth moves, but you really don't hear him say much of anything. He looks still very timid, but almost maybe like he can't speak. Maybe he's
Oh, fella, is there something I can do for you? Is there? I'm a friend. I am.
So you see what you didn't see before in his hand is a small black board, and in his other hand a little white piece of chalk, and he writes on the board "not heartless?" and flips it around towards you.
I have nothing but heart. Literally nothing. Well, my clothes, technically, and I did get some good berries and a muffin, but other than that, I'm mostly heart. I'm definitely not heartless. Look at me in the light. I know I'm not pretty, but I'm definitely full of heart.
When you say muffin, his eyes kind of light up a little bit, and he writes "muffin?" from G's ? For me ?
I hand it right to him.
And he will
Here,
quickly scarf it down like
it's
he's never eaten.
the best thing ever.
He eats it very quickly, like almost as if he's been up here scared to go anywhere and not been eating very much because these little mangy heartless around.
I even taste tested it for you. It's very good.
He shakes his head and writes on his board, "Thank you," and then points to a small stone in the wall that if you look at it, once he's pointed to it, you can kind of see that the stone sticks out just a little differently, and he pushes it.
Okay, interesting. Yes, and
When he pushes it,
I'm dying with excitement. I can't stand the suspense. This is the greatest day of my life.
he's going to step into the secret corridor and turn around and like wave his hand for you to follow.
I do have friends that is there a way to get them in here? Does it go down?
It does go down. It's a secret passage that goes
Perfect.
all the way from the top to the bottom floor.
Let's do it. Let's go. Right before I go in, I say, guys, meet us at the bottom. I'll meet you down.
Topsy-turvy, he went up to go down.
Okay. I'm assuming you're all right then.
It's great. It's all good. This is the best day of my life.
Yeah, so he just leads you back kind of down to the main floor and lets you know that you can use that secret entrance to come in and out if you ever need to.
Wow. This is amazing. I've always heard about secret passageways. I always wanted to find one. It's kind of a life goal. It's whew, secret passageways. Yes, thank you so much. I'm going to bring you so much food. You are going to get so stuffed. You're going to have a stomachache. That's how much food I'm going to bring you.
And he just smiles very brightly, the best smile he can for having a not very attractive face. And he kind of like scampers back off.
People don't like my face either, to be honest. So, you look fine to me, buddy. Guys, look. It's a secret passageway.
Oh, that's neat. Is the man still with him?
No.
Or- Okay.
I met this guy. He can't talk so good, but he can write, and he ate my muffin, and he showed me this secret passageway, and it goes from the bottom all the way to the top, and we can go all the way to the top, all of us. We don't even have to climb the rope. Come on, let me show it to you.
Sure. Why not?
It could come in handy.
Why not, but not why? Oh, fine.
All right.
I know I'm not the idea guy, but this is a secret passageway. It's kind of a big deal.
It is a very big deal. It's very helpful for you to know that you have a very quick way in and out of some place that appears to be safe to you. You haven't felt anything kind of crazy off here, no heartless or anything, so.
Okay. So I guess we will follow Yuri up.
If Yuri's taking you up, then you follow him up.
Yeah.
Are you taking him up to meet the guy, Yuri?
I have a guy, he can't tell me his name because he can't speak so good. And when you look at him, don't, how do I say this? Just act like he's a prince because he's kind of a prince. He could be a prince. He's at the top of the tower. Just be nice to him. Don't be alarmed by how he might look. He's been in the top of the tower a long time. Just play it cool. He's very friendly.
Concern noises?
He's very friendly. He's just not very pretty.
All right. I'm gonna trust you.
That is literally the first time I've ever heard those words in my life spoken to me.
Pretty people are dangerous. What, did you ask him to write down his name?
I didn't. I'm not the smart one. That would have been a great thing to ask.
Well, lead on and we shall ask him.
Come on up. Come on up.
All right. So you follow Yuri into the secret passageway, and he leads you up to the bell housing, all the way up there. And it's kind of dark, but there is a ray of light coming through a beautiful stained glass window, and you can kind of see the shadow of something in the corner.
Hey, buddy, these are my friends. They're the best. They have. I have slept indoors because of them. I have had better meals than I've ever had in my life, and they even healed me when I was hurt. You can trust them. They are the best. There is a princess. You have to meet everybody. You have to meet them all.
I will step forward and curtsy. It's nice to meet you, sir. I'm Ariella Anderson, but you can call me Ella, and I don't know your name, but it's very lovely to meet you.
He kind of steps out just a little bit because he trusts Yuri. And he kind of just looks at you and does a little shy smile. It's not the most attractive smile, but he appears very friendly, and he writes on his board a name, and he turns it around, and the name does not say Steve, but it says Stefan.
I knew a Stefan once. He lost his head. Glad to see you still have yours.
The mention of losing the head makes him have a very frightened look on his face as he has flashbacks of sharp guillotines and steps back into the shadows, whimpering slightly.
I didn't do it.
No, sir. We're not here to harm you. We just have questions, and it's. We wouldn't do that to you. I mean, how could we hurt someone with such kind eyes?
Before we hurt you, before we take your head, you have to lose your heart. And Yuri says you still have your heart.
He's got such a heart.
Oh, he blushes and smiles like, "Oh, shucks. That was the nicest thing anybody ever said to him." And he kind of steps back into the light, and he writes on his board, "Questions?" Question mark.
Oh, yes. Are you the only one who lives here?
He will write on his board, "For a long time, yes." And then he makes a sad face, like how lonely it's been. You can just see across him that he's not had much interaction with people, and this is kind of anxiety inducing for him, but he's really just trying because he's so happy to have interaction with anybody other than the bell tower.
I have a question. What's your favorite animal?
He writes pigeons.
And I cast Minor Illusion so that there is a very pretty purple pigeon sitting on his shoulder.
Oh, that's so nice. He smiles and tries to pet the pigeon.
It's a good place to live if you like pigeons. I'm gonna be honest. If I liked pigeons, this would be about as good a spot as I could find.
He shakes his head like, "Yeah, this is a great spot."
Would you maybe know whose journal this is? Is it yours, maybe?
His eyes grow very wide, and he reaches his hands out, and nods his head like, yes, that journal belongs to me.
I'm gonna do an impression of a pigeon.
What happened when everyone else went away?
He'll just look very sad and just write heartless on the board, on his little chalkboard. He just writes the heartless. Like, everybody's been gone for a very long time because of these terrible shadowy creatures that are overwhelming their home. So he just was kind of forgot about. You know, he's not very attractive. He's not very important. Most people are scared away from him and how he looks. So he just kind of was forgot here.
So you've been here the entire time?
He'll shake his head yes.
I will say that every heartless we've met has become a headless very quickly.
He kind of shudders at the thought of being headless again.
Yeah, but they're heartless. And also boneless now.
He just kind of chuckles a little. He chuckles a little.
Well, the heartless in this district, they're gone. If you'd like, I'm sure it was hard to fend for yourself here alone. Maybe we could go with you out there. Yeah, we would make sure that no one's mean to you, and you could get a well-cooked meal. Doesn't that sound nice?
He almost looks like very, very excited, like, yeah, I really want to go. And then he kind of pauses for a minute and kind of shrinks back down a little and writes on his board, have to watch the tower, can't leave. See you next time. And then he also writes one more word on the board, Merlin. And then he points to it.
Merlin? Does Merlin keep you here?
Those
No,
are books, are they not? Would they catch your pigeons if you left?
he shakes his head. No, Merlin doesn't keep him here. And then he writes, next to Merlin, he writes, 3rd District.
We need to go find him.
Onward and darkward. But we're supposed to find Pongo first.
When you say you should find Merlin, he shakes his head very, very, like, excitedly, like, yes, you should do that.
Okay.
Stefan, we're gonna make sure you get meals delivered right to the bell tower. Since you do such an important job, you should be well fed up here.
He pats you on the shoulder, like, very caringly, like a thank you, friend.
Okay. Let's go find all of these different people we need to find and go talk to G about having food delivered here.
He points back to the secret passageway, kind of indicating that it'll take you all the way down and out to where you need to go.
Thank you again, Stefan.
He waves very excitedly at you. So you go down the secret passageway,
Mm-hmm.
and the secret passageway opens up to an alleyway behind the big, building here that you were just in. And it looks like the alleyway goes left and right. If you look kind of down the right way, you'll see a glowing green light, and the glowing green light is next to a street sign that says 3rd District.
First Pongo. And I turn and head back toward the second district.
I'll follow Hattie.
Guys, don't run off. Okay. And I just quickly follow.
I'm gonna go too. I'll follow you all anywhere.
Same.
Head back towards the 2nd District, and the alleyway that you're in brings you out kind of to this other kind of alley, which looks like you have seen the entrance to this alley before as you passed it on the main street of the 2nd District. And it has a door in the building there. And the door has what looks like a doggy door at the bottom, and then it's a regular main door. And you hear lots of excited barking and playing and romping around coming from the inside of the door.
That sounds like a tea party. And I straighten my hat before rapping on the door. Pongo? Pongo? Pongo, pingo, pango?
You see a tiny little black and white head poke out of the bottom of the door. And this little tiny head kind of looks up at you and just barks at you and then giggles, right? And so
Being as I'm a goblin, I'm imagining it's on eye level with me, right?
probably very close.
Hi. May I come in?
Well, you're a stranger. Our parents said don't let in any strangers. They're not home.
Who are your parents?
Pongo and Perdita, of course.
Strangers are just friends you haven't met yet.
Yeah, that's what that crazy lady with the 2-color hair said last time, but it wasn't really very nice.
Okay, that's fair enough. Fair enough.
You definitely don't trust crazy ladies with weird colored hair, especially if their hair is in the shape of a heart. But, we need to find Pongo.
Oh, they went to go see Merlin.
Well then, face about and about a face. You take care of your brothers and sisters.
And you be safe. Those Heartless are scary. And it pops its little head back in the door.
Okay, so we need to go to 3rd District, but before we do, maybe we could get one of the people out in the streets to run a message to G about the food for Stefan.
That would be great. He should eat so well.
You could pop out into the street and get somebody's attention. There's plenty of people around. 2nd District is hustling and bustling again.
Give a loud whistle and wave someone down. Oh, yes, yeah. Excuse me. Can I have a moment?
You see a small child-sized boy run towards you in a brown leather hat with a messenger bag over his shoulder. And he says, "What can I do for you, miss?"
Yes, could you tell G in District 1 that there's a friend over at the church here? Or, I'm not really sure what this building is. The bell tower, maybe? Yeah, let's go with bell tower. We have a friend there who's in dire need of food. Could he maybe arrange for someone to deliver some?
Sure, I'll be right on it. And then he runs off towards the 1st District.
Thank you.
That was the most child-sized boy I've ever seen. If I've ever seen a boy that was child-sized, it was definitely him.
He was very child-sized.
Well, onwards to Merlin and puppies. Well, dogs, but all dogs are really just puppies if you think about it.
And all strangers are friends you haven't met.
Well, what's
They have
the
two
child
colored hair.
to determine child size?
Are you going to go back through the alley, or are you going to take the main street?
Well, this sounds dangerous just thinking about it.
I'm tempted to try the alley.
I wasn't concerned until we were asked to choose.
The
I
alley,
wanted ones.
the alley isn't scary. It has a glowing green light next to a street sign. What could make you think there is any mischief in that area?
I mean, that is where I grew up. I'm very comfortable if everyone else is.
So if you're choosing the alleyway, you go back the direction that you came towards the green light, and you follow it, and this alleyway dead ends at a stone doorway that has a bright blue wooden door at it. And you just see there's a door handle, and you see like a little hatch, one of those like slider hatches in like an old school secret kind of door.
Yuri, do you want to?
I would love to check it out. I'm fascinated. Let me investigate here. Well, it's definitely a door, blue with a hatch. I know that much. If that's any help.
The door is definitely a blue door with a hatch. When you touch it, you hear the hatch slide open, or when you come close to it, if you didn't touch it, you hear the hatch slide open and a man's voice on the other side.
Who let that be? Hello? Hello?
Hi. Who are you?
I do believe I asked you that first.
Ella?
Ah, welcome.
And the hatches just open. And when the hatch moves out of the way, a a huge snakehead's gonna pop out, like inches from whoever's closest. Like it's gonna bare its fangs and then pop back with like a silly expression and pop into a human in blue robes and big white beard. Why, hello, I'm Merlin.
I'm going to make a lion show up on the street and hide behind it. Why are you a snake man? Man snake?
Oh, well, that looks quite fun, and I'm gonna turn into a lion of equal size and proportion. Oh, yes, this is much more fun. Oh, haha. And then I'm just gonna do a couple more, like, bigger roars, just messing around. And then turn back into my human form. So, who are the rest of you? What are you? How are you? What brings you here?
Oh, there's a tiny lion. I'm sorry. I have definitely seen a lion before. I've definitely met so many lions. Of course I have. I'm not scared at all. Nice to meet you. I'm Yuri, and yes, I've seen lions before, and I'm not at all amazed right now.
Yuri, you have seen my lion before.
I'm gonna rush.
I
right
said
up to
I
Yuri.
saw lions before.
I'm
I
gonna
was
rush
very
up.
clearly on record. Check the transcript. I said I've definitely seen lions.
My name is Matt.
Um,
Who are you?
as I'm gonna rush up to Yuri, take their hand, and just like really enthusiastically shake it up and down. Hello, hello. Like I just said
Oh.
about 2 seconds ago, I'm Merlin, and then
Yes.
step back.
And I meet your enthusiastic handshake with an even more enthusiastic handshake.
I love it. Yes. All the enthusiasm. So, what brings you all here? How are all of you? We have an Ella or Yuri, a Hattie,
I'm Snow.
a Snow. Hello, Snow.
And I'm Whisper.
Hi. I am Merlin again. Everyone remember that now, right? We're good. We're good.
Yes.
I don't have to repeat that again. Good. Wonderful. Wonderful.
But you haven't told us what a Merlin is. In order to know who you are, we need to know both what to call you and what that means. Are you
A Merlin is a me. I'm a sorcerer, of course. As I, wave my big wizardy robes and pull out my wand and stuff and kind of flail my arms all over the place, just being overly goofy and eccentric before putting the wand away.
I did think Merlins turned into crabs usually, but lions are pretty cool too.
I do take requests on occasion. Into a crab. Back into a person.
Why do I feel like you have come to a tea party before?
Because tea parties are wonderful. What kind of self-respecting person has never been to a tea party?
I've definitely been to tea parties. Yes, that's a thing I've definitely done before.
I'll take your word for it.
You probably shouldn't.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm going to anyways.
Do you know how to make light?
That I do. And I'm gonna take out the wand and there's gonna be a little like glowing orb just hovering at the end of the light. Little ball of light.
Can you show me that again?
I'm gonna turn it off and then do a little wave with the wand and it's gonna pop up at the end of the wand again.
I'm studying really carefully, and then I'm going to hold my spellcasting hand as if it were a wand and flick it around with my other hand. And the first time I do it, there will be a lion in the street as usual. And I'll go, that keeps happening. Hang on. And I'm going to try to do it again, and this time there will be light. Hey,
Oh.
you're a good teacher.
Well, I do try my best.
Congrats. Good job.
Well done. Well done. Gold star for you. And I'm take a bunch of glitter that is most definitely not a gold star and just over you. Just a big handful of glitter. And it's gonna get everywhere. It's gonna get in all the cracks and crevices. You're gonna be finding it in clothes that you weren't even wearing today in like a week. Enjoy that. Have fun with the glitter.
This is the best day of my life.
Have you seen a dog?
Have I seen a what?
A dog. A puppy.
A dog?
The dog came this way.
What
Pongo. His name is Pongo.
Or
Pongo?
Perdina. There might be another one named Perdina.
Perdita? Oh. They just left. Sort of recently.
Oh.
Yeah,
Which way did they
not stay
go?
long. I'm not entirely sure. I've just been, staying here.
Did they
I
still
didn't
have
exactly
their heads in
track
their
them
hearts?
down.
When they left, did they still have their heads in their hearts?
Huh?
Heads and hearts, they're very important. Did they have them?
Let me see. And I'm like sitting there tapping my wand at my chin, trying to recall.
You see, where I come from, most people don't so much have their heads. They keep going missing. And then around here, it appears that many people don't have their hearts. They also keep going missing, and then we have to take off their heads. And I am hoping this does not happen with Pongo or Perdita.
I don't seem to be like entirely catching what you're saying until suddenly I like pop back into being animated. Oh yes, they had both. They had both. Very much had their heads firmly attached to the rest of their bodies. And I assume their hearts were there too. I did not see any massive craters missing from their chest from which a heart would be removed.
Out of curiosity, are you aware of the darkness in Heartless?
I mean, it's kind of hard not to be.
Okay, I don't know. You may have just been in your tower this entire time.
Fair enough.
Like Stefan.
Yes, he actually
does stay in his tower a lot.
He told us to find you.
Ah. Well, now you have. Congratulations, and I'm gonna toss some glitter on you. Now then, come in. And I'm gonna open the door and welcome everyone in.
I'm never gonna get rid of this.
So
Well,
you
why would you want to? It's so pretty and colorful. Watch, and I'm gonna throw some up in the air over myself, and I'm gonna spin around in it. And now it's all like silver, so instead of just being a blue one, it kind of looks like blue with like silver stars, kind of like Mickey's cape from that one movie where he was trying to be a wizard.
That movie that does not exist.
Yeah, the one where he tried to animate a bunch of stuff, and they turned on him, and it didn't go very well.
Yes, but in this universe, that never happened, and we don't
Oh, no,
talk
I know.
about it.
I know, I'm just giving you a visual.
What's the movie?
so you see him open the door for you, and there's like a spiral stone staircase that leads you up into this very open space he has here, which is full of magical items and things and stuff that he maybe does or doesn't want to tell you about. That's his prerogative, and I'll leave that to him. There is a bookshelf with some very curious and interesting books. That you see as kind of scatterbrained notes and things all around, other mystical items and effects that belong to this particular individual named Merlin, who you have just met. And
As we walk in, I'm gonna walk into the one corner of the room, pick up a little stone, and aim for like just a basket in the opposite corner of the room. Tap it, and it's gonna like light up. He shoots, tosses it, and gets it in the other bin, and he scores 3 points for Gryffindor.
What's a
Sorry,
Gryffindor?
I'm entertaining myself.
I'm wildly entertained.
Yes.
What are these objects, and are they safe to touch?
Yes and no. As for what they are, yes. If you can think of it, it's probably here. If they're safe to touch, no. If you can think of it, if you can see it, probably not. Case in point, and I'm gonna run up to like a potion bottle that's kind of separated from anything else, and I'm literally just gonna flick it with my hands, and it's gonna explode in my face, and do like the cartoonish black smoke face with the hair flung back before I shake my face and it all comes off. Very, cartoonish looking thing. See? Case in point.
I can think of a tomato.
And
Okay.
I'm gonna pull a tomato out of my coat. You were saying.
I can think of a bat.
I'm gonna toss the tomato up in the air, and beam of magic comes from my wand. A bat flies around that the tomato was turned into. Ha! You cannot outsmart a wizard.
I am thinking of a scroll of prophecy.
Now, aren't you clever? Very clever. Nice try.
She's very clever.
I can think of a map.
I know who the smart people in your group are now.
It's not me. No, wait. It's yes, definitely. I'm one of the smart people.
Oh, sorry, out of character. thoroughly entertained by this entire situation.
I can think of a maneuver to help with your choking, and I go behind you and try to help with your choking. However, I am very small, being a gnome, and even wearing my rather large hat, it probably only comes up to about your belly button, so I wind up doing abdominal thrusts on, like, your knee.
Ma'am, and I'm gonna try and move your hands. I think those are supposed to be higher up. I think you have accidentally aimed very wrong.
Well, it works
Please
on the other
discontinue.
bitches I
I'm
know.
quite all right. And I'm gonna start just wandering, rummaging around through the aforementioned bookshelf. Now then, one of you asked for a map. That's actually not a particularly outlandish request. Where in particular are you perhaps needing a map for? I might have one lying around as I sort through scrolls and whatnot.
The districts that are heartless.
Districts that are... Let's see.
We are new to this land and do not know our way around, though we can count from 1 to 2 and 3 and back again.
Well, speak for yourself about all that counting. I'm not very good at math.
Note to self, we're adding math to your lessons.
I mean, I do have 4 fingers on each hand and 4 toes.
How high can you count?
I'm gonna turn around
Are
here in the
my,
four
are my
fingers
boots
and
on or off before I answer that question?
I'm just looking over at the 4 fingers on it, and I'm just like, okay. And I'm gonna go back to the scrolls.
Okay, you know what? That told me everything I needed to know. Yeah.
If that's everything you needed to know, you're not nearly curious enough.
No, that tells me exactly how much I need to start from the basics when we go over math.
I have more questions, like, what is a heartless? And, why are they here? And also, are they vulnerable to anything? I have found that if you give the right kind of tea to the right kind of person, they will usually become your friend. And where do the heartless come from? Because they might have friends somewhere, and perhaps we should just send them home.
Well, that is a lot of questions very fast. So, I do have this one map here, and I'm just gonna pull out a scroll, and I'm gonna walk right up to you and just kind of boop you on the nose with it, and then give you the scroll.
Oh, thank you kindly. This is very helpful.
As for what the Heartless are, well, as you've probably have you actually you've seen some of them before, right?
Well, we've killed quite a few.
But we
good,
haven't
good.
hurt any of them. We
No,
didn't
you
hurt.
haven't hurt them. I killed them.
We only killed them a little bit, like out of it.
I'm almost certain hurting falls under the umbrella of killing. I'm just
No, I think it's very binary in my mind.
Well, you also can't count to 5, so
But I only need to count to 1 for binary. See.
that,
Yuri, sweetie, no. No.
that's not. Listen, I'm not saying that killing them is bad, but
Yuri, come here. Look at this map with me. Ready?
in fact,
1,
that is
2,
quite the proper
repeat after me.
thing to do.
3, 4, 5.
Okay, slow down.
Right. 1,
Oh,
Right.
Going to be a
2.
One, I have
long
1. I have
teaching
0
session.
and 1. I've got those 2 on lockdown.
You
I've
just
got
say
0 and
2.
1.
Now say 3.
What? Why? What?
Trust me on this one.
Okay, 3.
Good.
3.
Now say 4.
4. 4 fingers.
Good. Now say 5.
I don't,
To save the
pull-
rest of
I
you who
pull
aren't
my-
involved in this agonizingly slow lesson,
let me bring my second hand up here, and no, I wasn't secretly trying to steal anything around here. So let me get the second hand And okay, 5. I've got 5.
If the
Hold
rest
on.
of you would like, you may look around.
Congratulations, you just counted to 5. We are done.
Oh,
Okay.
Hello, fair lady. Did you want to look at the map? It looks like there are more than 5 districts.
Yes, I want to look at the map, please.
I hand the map to Snow.
You hand the map to Snow. Well,
once you're done looking at that, feel free to look around. You can hold on to that. I have a couple copies. I can make another one right now, actually. I'm going to take a blank scroll and just magic another copy of the map onto that scroll. Boom. But yes, if once you're done with that, go ahead and look around. Like I said, just don't touch any of the strange magical artifacts. I don't want you to blow up. That is a lot of cleaning. And I just got done cleaning.
I did that once. It hurt.
Very, very, very hard for me to not touch anything. But I'm gonna.
I'm gonna pick Yuri up and just hold him in my arms so he cannot go touch things.
Oh,
this
you're
is
smart.
this feels like a grappling check. I don't like this, but
I'm holding you like a
I'll take
child.
it.
It's
I'll
safe.
take it.
And look how high you are. You can see all the things.
Let me check for self-control.
She can show you
fresh
the
out of it, but all
world.
right, I'll let it. I rolled a 19 for self-control, which somehow I'm not proficient in. Obviously,
How tall is Yuri?
I'm kobold sized. I'm a kobold-sized kobold.
Small.
That was not a number.
Well, we had a child-sized boy. Why can't I be a kobold-sized kobold?
No, I was going to continue the next line of the song, but
I maintain that a child-sized boy is not necessarily indicative of anything because who gets to decide what kind of child is child-sized? When I was a child, I was much smaller than you are, Yuri.
I think Old Navy does.
so Snow.
Old what?
I've never met him.
He's a crusty old cuss. He speaks like, "Arr, what are you doing, my matey? That's not a child-sized boy. That's a boy-sized child."
a boy-sized child.
Have
That
you-
doesn't make any sense.
It
Have
really
you
does.
met the sailors from Atlantis? Because you are getting some of their accents very spot on.
Well, I mean, we do have a port city where I'm from, I guess.
I'm
Huh.
just over in the corner. Boy-sized child doesn't make any sense. What do they mean?
It's okay. You can show me around.
Snow, you have this map. Would you like to take it to a table and roll it out?
Yes, please.
Certainly. So you find a safe table that doesn't have any of these particularly possibly shady magical effects around it. And you roll out this map.
What do you see? That table's very tall.
Well, where are we?
Here, of course. Where
well,
else would we be?
But on the map, where are we? Are we at this my house?
Look for the part that says you are here.
There is no you are here.
Oh no. This. Oh, okay. Here, let me show you. And about a tarantula-sized blue, like oddly blue-colored spider is gonna crawl up the leg of the table and onto the map. So this is a completely different area. It's nowhere near here. This is the 100-acre woods. See?
Oh. So we're not even on here.
No, not even close. Not even close.
We
have
fell
to get-
asleep and fell off the map, you know.
We must have.
Oh. Okay. How do we get to the 100-acre woods.
And why do we want to go there?
Well, the wonderful thing about tigers. Oh wait, no, lions. Tigers? It's a wonderful thing.
Well, the easiest way to get there would be by magic, and I turn into a bird and fly over, and then in midair turn back into human form, towards my bookshelf. So you see, you would use some sort of magic transportation, teleportation, something along those lines, and poof, you're there.
Do you have one of those things? I can think of it.
Actually, what all do you have? And I just walk over to your bookshelf, examining it now.
I don't think
Don't
I
touch
have
anything.
like that on hand. No, the books are safe. The books are safe. It's all the weird artifacts that are.
No, the books are.
You're welcome to, like I said earlier, you're welcome to check out the books and other things
Yes,
like that.
yes, big reader. I'm definitely a big reader.
Knowledge
But no, I
pending.
don't have anything on hand. Not that I can think of.
We should work on that. Because I can definitely think of it.
As you look at this bookshelf, Ella, give me an investigation, please.
Ooh, okay. 13.
13. So as you look around this bookshelf, you see many different kinds of books, magical books, ones that talk about spells, and ones that talk about maybe magical creatures. And then you see a section of very intricately designed storybooks. Some of them very familiar, and one of them reading on the side of it, Adventures of Christopher Robin.
Um,
A few other books that you probably would recognize the name if you wanted to thumb through them and pick them up.
yeah, or start going through all these books.
You find one that tells tales of a land of things. Hold on, I'll tell you. A land of dragons labeled Sleeping Beauty. You find one with the name of Cinderella. You find the 100-Acre Wood book. You find a book that says Tarzan, and one that also says Peter Pan.
Now, I have a question about Peter Pan. Was he a man-sized child, or was he a child-sized man, or was he a child-sized boy who just happened to be 150?
I think he was a little boy.
I believe he's what some people call a twink. I mean,
I definitely got that joke. I think it's very funny, and I'm definitely laughing at that joke.
wave my wand and use prestidigitation to go, tisk.
I thought he was just a fae of some kind, but alright.
Now, settle down.
You found a book on the 100-Acre Wood?
Yeah, let's focus on that.
Wait, you did? Huh.
Yeah.
I thought I didn't have one.
Wait,
Well, guess I'm blind. That's what I have these glasses for after.
do you not even know what books you have?
You see the state of this room, right? This is clean, and it's in it's a complete mess. There's artifacts everywhere. The scribbling she described. This is my idea of clean. It's a catastrophe. I lose track of things all the time.
Oh God, no.
This
Okay,
yeah, very easy for a street urchin to control himself in a place like this. Very easy.
maybe you should get like an assistant or an apprentice.
See, I've tried that a few times. I usually end up accidentally Well, turning them into animals or they get blown up from touching one of the many artifacts that you shouldn't touch.
I
They
feel
never listen to that warning.
much better.
You're
Yes.
actually probably the first group of people to have actually listened to that warning for the longest period of time. Congratulations, go you! And I'm gonna start running up and throwing glitter on everyone in the party. Congratulations, you're not idiots.
I'm running around, catching all the glitter, catching it all, putting it in my pouch that I definitely purchased for real money and legally at the store, for sure. I'm gonna fill this pouch with glitter.
Oh, you want glitter? You want more glitter? And I'm gonna
I
pull
want
a
all
pocket.
of the glitter. I can't
I'm gonna
let it
unfold the pocket of my robe that literally just it pours it literally holds more glitter than the physical pocket. Just endless glitter.
This is not good for my stealth checks. I'm not gonna lie.
It's gonna get all over you, all over your hands, all over your
great
legs. It's
for
gonna
my
fill the
stealth.
pouch. The pouch is gonna start overflowing, and I'm not gonna stop. It's just still going. I'm just still go. You know that meme where it's like the guy feeding a water cooler jug to a baby? That's what I'm doing with glitter into your pouch.
Now, was that a baby-sized child or was that a child-sized baby?
I swear to gods.
Have you considered making a glitter bomb?
Oh, I already have. I'm gonna pull a little white thing out of a thing and throw it at the ground. It's gonna explode into a smoke bomb covered in glitter.
Can I have one?
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit down and just start taking notes in my spell book.
Can we have those? We would love having them.
My voice just echoes around the room as you've lost track of me.
I'm taking notes as well, and on each page I have 1, and then next page 2, and then next page 3, and I have 5 pages so far.
Who was it who asked for glitter bombs?
I did.
Yes.
I'm trying to find names.
Snow.
It's all tiny text.
Snow.
Sorry.
Snow and Ella. We wanted
Ella.
glitter bombs.
Ella, you're gonna hear a fly buzzing next to your ear. I will give you 2 glitter bombs. Very quietly, like a fly pretending to be a ghost. And then I'm gonna into human form right behind you and just shove 2 glitter bombs right into your pocket.
Okay.
And one of them's I'm gonna do it too forcefully. One of them's gonna blow up in your pocket. Not damaging anything, but poof, a bunch of glitter just shoots out. And then I'm gonna put another one in there. There you go. Sorry about that. Not sorry. Bye-bye. And turn back into a fly and zoom away in the smoke again.
I'm gonna write the number 6 on one page of my journal, rip it out, and pass it to Yuri.
I've just become 14.5% smarter.
And you've landed decimals. That's perfect. So these books, Ella, are you picking the 100 Acre Wood book up?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when you pick this book up, it feels your hands start to tingle a little bit, and it feels like this book might be slightly magical, a little. Just a child-sized magical amount, maybe, but not a magical-sized child amount.
It's magic, you know.
Should I be concerned that I feel magic off this book, or is that normal?
It's both
You're
normal
in the
and you
power
should
of a
be concerned.
sorcerer.
Magic is concerning. If it is magic, then you should be concerned. Knowledge is magical. Books have knowledge. Knowledge is dangerous. You should be concerned, and it's normal.
This whole room is filled with highly dangerous magical artifacts. That book is literally the safest thing here. Well, probably. That's debatable, I suppose. But yes, it's relatively safe to you, I think. I also didn't know it was here, so maybe don't take my word for it. I'm not sure.
Okay, someone else want to look at the bookshelves and the scribbled notes before I do this potentially dangerous thing and open this?
Sure, hand it here. I've had books blow up in my face before. Can I investigate the book?
You can investigate the book.
That's a 22.
So the book definitely feels magical. Are you opening it?
Can't be worse than the last thing that blew up in my face. Sure.
Don't say it.
So you open the book, and it says 100 Acre Wood in glittering letters on the first page. And then you flip to the next page, and it says at the top, Chapter 1. Are you going to read the book or just say it's a book?
Let's read the book.
Okay. Do you want to read the book out loud, or do you want to just read it to yourself?
I know a little bit about magic. I'm going to read it to myself first.
Okay.
Once upon a time, and I'm gonna use prestidigitation to make like the magic flashback sound effect.
So you read the words to yourself. Who started it? Nobody knew. One moment there was the usual forest babble, the wind in the trees, the crow of a cock, the cheerful water in the streams. Then came the rumor, Christopher Robin is back. Owl said he heard it from Rabbit, and Rabbit said he heard it from Piglet, and Piglet said he just sort of heard it, and Kanga said why not ask Winnie the Pooh? And since that seemed like a very encouraging idea on such a sunny morning, off Piglet trotted, arriving in time to find Pooh anxiously counting his pots of honey. Isn't it odd? Said Pooh. Isn't what odd? Piglet said. Pooh rubbed his nose with his paw. I wish they would sit still. They shuffle around when they think I'm not looking. A moment ago there were 11, and now there are only 10. It is odd, isn't it, Piglet?
It's a book. Do you want me to tell you a story? Or do you want to try to find Pongo? Or do you want to wander further in and try to kill more Heartless?
We could maybe have some story time.
This seems like a lot of options.
At the mention of killing Heartless, there's just a huge, like, bigger than one of you spider on the ceiling. Mercilessly slaughtering Heartless is always fun. Just oddly happy about that. Back to human form on the ground.
It's fun, but exhausting.
That too.
If we go kill the Heartless here, can you give us one of the safer magic items? Question mark?
You know, that might not be a bad idea of a bargain. Let me see if I have anything. And I'm gonna wander, seeing if I can find something that I feel would be like a fair exchange of killing Heartless. All right. I can't find anything just yet, but after you've done a few, you've wandered about, gotten some things done, killed a few Heartless, gotten some quests done here and there, come back to me, and I will see what I can find or make for all of you. The more you do to help out the area, the more I will be able to help you. Seems like a fair trade, gives you rewards for going out and doing things consistently, and you just keep coming back to me, so I can throw more glitter at you. Glitter bomb.
We got to get you a different color. It doesn't match my hat.
Not yet, it doesn't. And just temporarily, your hat matches my colors instead, and then it goes back.
Now, I will say with this glitter, here's what I like about the glitter. It makes me feel like a very small, very good dragon. Because my scales are not the shiniest, to be honest. But with enough glitter,
You could always just use soap.
Oh, if you want to be shiny, well, in that case,
let's not get crazy now. I'm sorry, Hattie. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to use the c word. Let's not get hasty, Hattie.
so I'm gonna jump up on the table once you mention like wanting your scales to be shiny, and I'm gonna unload the same pocket, and it's all gold glitter. And I'm literally just gonna dump the entire fucking thing on top of you.
This is not
you're
good.
literally head to toe.
This will definitely give me disadvantage on my stealth checks. But for now, this is the best
Never
day
seen
of
anything
my
so
life.
shiny.
Well, you look fabulous right now.
I feel fabulous.
Okay. Because in a world of chaos, direction is mad. Which way did Pongo go?
I told you before, I really don't know.
Well,
I didn't follow them out. They just went about their way, and I said, "Have a good day. Don't die. Good luck. Have fun. Don't die." I
okay.
say that a lot to people when they leave.
Good luck, have fun, don't die. And I walk back out the door.
They're probably somewhere in the third district.
We should take the main road. Shortcuts tend to turn into long cuts, and long cuts lead to headlessness or heartlessness or upside downness or batty old wizards.
Could we maybe hold on to this book for now?
Hmm.
We're
I'm
bringing
just
it
gonna
back.
pause and tap the wand to my chin like I'm thinking again, trying to consider. I don't think that should be an issue. I know you can hold on to the map. Like I said, I made a copy of that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can hold on to the book.
Thank you.
And we can keep the map?
Yes, you can keep the map.
You are most kind, Merlin, and I wish you luck in your experiments, and may they not blow you to smithereens.
Why, thank you. Good luck to you as well. Good luck, have fun, don't die. Bye-bye. And I'm gonna like disappear up into my hat, which then into smoke.
He's gone. Let's steal everything. Wait, no, I did make a control check.
We're not stealing things
I
that
said
could...
I made
You
my
just hear
self-control
the
check.
fly buzzing next to your ear now. I can still see you.
So you're left here with this book, this 100-acre wood book, and a map of the 100-acre wood. You see a door that you didn't come in. It's on the opposite side of the room that will lead you out into the main street of the 3rd district, should you so choose to head in that direction. Or you can take the spiral staircase back into the alleyway.
I already headed into the alleyway because I got fed up with the flashiness. A little bit of wizard's jealousy there.
Wizards.
It says in this book, it really does say that the wonderful thing about Tiggers is a Tigger is a wonderful thing, and that makes sense to me.
Oh yes. Tigger's is it's a rubber band ball. Let's go.
What? Wait. Shouldn't we go out the door we didn't go in? That we would likely catch them faster that way. Okay, never mind.
Okay, fine.
Just a thought.
Good job thinking.
Yes, very good job thinking.
Yes, I also think that's a thing that I do.
I hand you another note that says 7.
I have no idea where I should put this. Where in the book would I even put something like this?
Put it in your pocket. We'll explain it later.
Okay.
Okay, 3rd district. You step out of Merlin's very chaotic place of living
What can I say except you're welcome?
into the very dark 3rd district. The only thing that really has much light here in the 3rd district is the golden fountain in the corner, which depicts a very loving image of two kinds of puppy dogs sharing a plate of spaghetti. One of these puppy dogs looking very ladylike. The other one may be slightly more trampy, but they seem to be enjoying each other's company nonetheless. And it's fairly dark most everywhere else. You can make out a few smaller buildings and things around here. And you can see the front of Merlin's house looks very large and mystical.
Magic is as magic does. Hey, Whisper, where do you want to go?
Are we still looking for people?
How would I know?
Well, we're looking for the 2 dogs. And they
Should
just left.
Should we ask the dogs over there?
I think if we ask them, they're going to say it's pretty rough around here.
Wait.
Ooh.
You want to talk to a statue, yet Yuri keeps calling me crazy.
I messed up and slipped one time and used the C word, and it was only one time, and I apologized immediately for the word that I used.
Fair enough. Let's go talk to the statue. Can't be any stranger or sillier than any of the other things we've done, like walking into a hat shop full of heartless.
Hello, statue. Have you seen 2 Dalmatians? And can you talk?
You don't hear any talking sounds from the statue, maybe some gurgling and blurbing as it's a fountain, and the golden animal depictions in front of you don't appear to be moving.
Let's just head towards the 2nd district. We'll probably find them on the way. Maybe.
I
I'm
think
going to send my mage hand to just kind of knock on the statue a bit.
it makes a splashing and metal clanging sound as it goes knock, knock, knock on a fountain.
In
Wait.
round 2, we had to go one by one.
Wait. Merlin likes throwing glitter everywhere. He probably glitter bombed the other 2. Let's just look for glitter.
You can roll me a survival check.
Could I get someone better to do it? And help them?
You can.
Cool.
I've been surviving sleeping on rooftops my entire life. and but I haven't slept on these rooftops. But I feel like I'm a survivor.
Snow might actually be good at this.
I mean, a 14 is not terrible.
It is at advantage if you're getting the help action.
Now, with an advantage, I can sleep on even the steepest pitch of roofs. I can sleep on a roof that is pitched so high that I just tuck a toe right into the gutter and I just fall asleep. That's how good I survive.
You see some puppy dog shaped glittery footprints just happen to catch the twinkle of them in your eye there, and they seem to go towards this um, half circle shaped sewer grate in the side of Merlin's house.
Now, if there's one thing I know about, it's sewers and roofs.
Is this another time we got to go up to get down, or this time we're going down to get up?
Well, it depends on if you're a child-sized boy or a boy-sized child.
Or a kobold sized dragon.
I aspire to be a kobold-sized dragon someday.
I'm a kobold-sized wizard, so let's go.
I'm a lizard-sized wizard. No, I'm not a wizard. I'm a lizard.
You're a wizard-sized lizard. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm a boy-sized lizard.
So you walk up to the sewer grate and you see it has like a little handle. It's like a little secret entranceway that opens up down into this sort of waterway under the house. And looking around this waterway, it looks, you see first water, yes, running through a tunnel style, going both directions, like north and south. And then there's like a part you can walk on. And then you see like a small little alcove that has like a training area, like some training dummies, some training wooden swords and daggers and wooden shields. Nothing regularly useful except for in training. And you see a secret staircase next to the training room that seems to lead upwards towards another part of town. Now, this waterway is fairly large. It looks like some sort of large floating apparatus might house here at some point or be possible to be housed here at some point should you acquire one. And
Now, listen. I know I was asked about taking a bath, and sleeping on roofs as I do. I don't get a chance to get down here into these luxurious baths, but now I can, and I jump into the sewer water and clean myself off.
No! Oh,
That's, I don't think that's what we meant, Yuri.
It is what you said, and here's water, and it's clearly, it's very refreshing.
I am just spamming all the prestidigitation right now.
so, surprisingly, when Yuri jumps in the water, you quickly realize that it is not, in fact, sewer water, but very crisp and clean, fresh water that seems like it does not naturally should be what kind of water is here.
I get out very casually, and I look at everyone, and I say, I don't understand. Why are you looking so horrified?
There were no floating Snickers bars in the place he was swimming. So I think he probably is clean now.
Ignore the oil left after I jumped in, but it was very clean when I jumped in.
All right. I start carefully climbing down.
You'll see that the glittery tracks kind of stop at the waterway. Like they kind of dead end there at the water.
The glitter must have jumped in.
You said you're going to continue walking down through this waterway? Ella?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
I'll go with her.
So you walk down some, and it kind of dead ends into a wall. But at the dead end in the wall is a staircase that kind of leads up, like a metal stair that leads up and out.
Well, all right then.
I was right. Down to go up.
Up we go.
So when you climb up, you realize that this staircase here comes up into the alley near Pongo and Perdita's house. And what you're kind of starting to figure out is there's a secret network of tunnels and spaces all through Traverse Town that will be expressly helpful to you the more you kind of get into the world and things like that. So you're kind of discovering now as you're exploring this town where some of these secret entrances are, where some of these tunnels go, and that there maybe might be more ways in and out of here than you initially thought.
It seems perfectly normal to me. I don't know. It's exactly how a city should be done.
Yeah, but there wasn't enough light in the 3rd district. We should go past some.
Yeah, well, we know where they are now, so technically we found them.
Did we, though?
You can very easily travel back to the 3rd district. It's not a very big kind of feeling town. Like the districts are very much so distinct in their size, but it's not too long of a walk. A few minutes, 5-10 minutes from one to the other. So if you walk the main road to the 3rd district, you come out kind of in the same area near the fountain as you were before. And you see there are the couple of buildings around Merlin's house and a couple other ones. And then you see the fountain and the entrance to the 4th district as well.
All right. Whisper. Pick a building.
You said that there's the entrance to the 4th district.
Mm-hmm.
Can we get to it?
You can. It's at the opposite end of where you are now, so you'll pass one building which looks kind of like a vacant house, and another building that looks like a giant sort of hall of some sort on your way to that door.
I will look between the hall and the house and do a quick eeny, meeny, miny, mo before landing on the hall. Does that one look okay?
No, but that's probably why we should go in. I'm developing a strict rule against entering places that look okay. I think that makes me a hero.
It's funny because I name my fingers on my right hand Eeny, Meeny, Miny, and Mo.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. To the guild hall you go. So you choose the large hall-style building, and when you approach the door, you hear on the other side that slightly distinct skittering sound that you had heard in some of the other places through Traverse Town you have been.
Come on, come out. We're not gonna hurt you.
Looks like you were right, Hattie.
Light it up, light it up, I'll on fire.
Do you
And
think the Heartless are weak to glitter bombs?
By the gods, I hope so. And I'm gonna cast light on my hat.
So Hattie lights up the area around you, and you see two large, elegantly designed doors. They don't appear to be locked. They look like they could push right open. And you see a little bit of slight movement on the other side of the door through the glass in the window.
I'm not saying I definitely want to sneak attack and flick of the wrist before they get a chance. I'm not saying that. I'm doing that.
So you push the door open and go in very quietly. And you
Well, I'm not saying very quietly. I mean,
quietly enough.
it's good. Thank you.
And you see two of the little, barely recognizable sets of glowing yellow eyes.
And I'm only going to kill him a little bit. Only all of the way.
Go ahead and roll the attack.
Well, I mean, does a 10 hit?
No.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Roll me initiative. All right. Ella, you are up first as you guys get here in this door and you see the two very similar glowing eyes that you have seen in the other places. Yuri was not able to successfully hit one, but there are two of them there.
I will look at the one that Yuri tried to hit and just go, yeah, I've seen more threatening geckos than you. Can I have a wisdom save?
Now that might have been cutting words to them, but that makes I feel attacked.
Oh, I'm sorry.
From both of them or just one? Just the one, right?
Just one.
All right. And he got a 6.
Cool. Take 4 psychic damage, and it has disadvantage on its next attack.
It really hurt his feelings. That wasn't very nice of you.
Yeah, and I just look at Yuri and I'm like, I'm sorry. You know I adore you. I know you are the most intimidating person I know. Take a bardic inspiration.
Now, thank you. I am a kobold-sized dragon. I feel like I really am.
If that is EOT for Ella, Hattie, it is your turn. Hattie Broadbrim.
I apologize. I was thinking about lions. Yeah. So there's two of them still, huh?
Mm-hmm.
But they look like the regular kind?
Yep.
Alrighty then. I suppose the best way to do this is to reach out and touch somebody in a shocking fashion. Which is to say, shocking grasp. Will a 12 hit?
It will.
Yes, because these are the regular kind. Not too bad, not too bad. That is 5 lightning.
Is it the same one that Ella hurt his feelings, or is it the other one?
It's the one with the hurt feelings. She hurt his feelings. I'm gonna hurt his toes.
All right. Well, you have G-stringed my monster here, so he's down to shaking in his very, very thin underwears. And if that is the end of your turn, he will try to reciprocate some of your very not so nice love before getting dead at a disadvantage. Lucky for you, because it would have been a crit if not. And he does not successfully attack. Snow, it is your turn.
I'm gonna take out and cast Thornwhip again.
Okay.
That does not hit with the 9.
9 does not hit.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
All right. So the other little guy, it's his turn now. He's gonna also try to. And I believe 11 misses you, doesn't it, Yuri?
They're. I'm one step ahead of a disaster. They're quick, but I'm much faster.
All right. So that is the end of its turn. Whisper, your turn.
Did we say there was 1 or 2 left?
There's 2 of them. One of them is G-string.
What does that mean?
Means he has 1 HP.
Oh, I'm gonna try and kill it. $16 probably hits.
Yeah.
Eight points of damage.
He dies in a burst of sparkling black glitter all over the rest of the room.
I get very excited because I missed out on glitter earlier. That is my turn.
Okay. Yuri, your turn.
Now, I would run around and catch this glitter. However, when I become a kobold-sized dragon, I will be a good dragon. So I'm not interested in this glitter. What I am interested in is the flick of the wrist. And I miss.
Are you going to flick the other wrist?
Are they in hand-to-hand with anyone?
They're not. Yeah, they're right by you.
Well, then I don't have advantage. Do I have 2 attacks?
You should.
Oh! And also, I don't flick the wrist.
All right, you did not flick the wrist. Very well. All right, Ella, back at the top to you.
I look at the remaining one. Someday, you're gonna go so far. And I sincerely hope you stay there. May I have a wisdom save?
She's being sarcastic.
They got a 17.
Well, he takes no damage. That one fell flat.
He looks at you almost as if he means to say, yes, I will go very far. Thank you for your inspiring words.
She's being sarcastic. She's not doing it very well right now.
Hattie, it's your turn.
All right. Why not? Gonna reach out and touch this one too. Give him a little pat on the cheek and a shocking grasp. Oh, but that won't quite connect.
No, that 7 does not hit. If that is EOT for you, Snow, it is your turn.
I'm gonna try and whip them again. Ooh, that'll hit. 21.
2 does hit. It does hit. 21 does hit.
And that's 4 damage.
All right. And he's pulled closer to you, yeah?
Yes.
All right. So you see Snow just lash out this thorn whip towards this little creature and say, get over here, as she pulls it closer to her, dealing him some little spiky damage. And it is his turn. He will move closer to Snow and see if he can scratch her. 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
For 5 damage. And it will leap into the closest unoccupied space next to you and deal you an extra 3 slashing damage. So 8 damage total. And that will be the end of its turn. Whisper, it's now your turn.
Alrighty, time to hit that last one. $17
17 will hit.
and 9 points of damage.
And it will die.
Nice.
And it will die.
Now, that was very impressive.
I take a bow.
So as you see this last creature explode into a poof of glitter, you see some of those very familiar candles kind of light up across the room. And you can clearly see that this is an unused guild hall of some sort. Across this guild hall, you'll see a fireplace. You'll see some chairs and tables, a couple of doors that look like they go into sleeping quarters. You also see on each end of the room one door that is red and one door that is green.
Green?
Green means no.
Let me just tell you a little bit about these doors. They're both very intricately designed with gold metal work around them with a wooden door set into them. And each of them has a very brightly colored, different shades of red and different shades of green, circular stained glass window that's just colored enough you can't quite see through it.
Okay, before we do anything, I'm gonna tap Snow on the shoulder. Are you okay? You don't look well. Take 9
What?
points of healing.
Oh, thank you. I feel much better now.
Okay, good.
I excitedly scoop up a lot of the black glitter.
I'll help you with that.
Heck yeah.
So you've picked up some of this glitter. The furniture has some sheets over it, so it looks like they were being well preserved. This place looks like something that might be useful to an adventuring party should they need a base to set up operations in at some point. A Sparkle Squad headquarters of sorts.
I believe it's a glitter gang.
Yes, the glitter gang.
Glitter gang of sorts.
I still think it's better to finish what you start than start and be finished.
Yes.
We should clear the rest of the 3 before we go to the 4. That's how counting works, Yuri.
Well, yes, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. That is a thing. I don't know what 1,000 is, but I do know what a single is because, I mean, let's face it, I've been single my whole life.
I'm down for more fighting if everyone else is.
Oh, I haven't even let my hand go yet. I think we should move on.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to check the vacant house across the street?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Now, as we walk across the street, I tell everyone the difference between a shooter and a non-shooter is when a shooter misses a bunch of shots, like I just did back there. A non-shooter thinks, "Oh, this is not my day." A shooter thinks, "I am so due. I am so due." And guess what? I am so due. I'm gonna murder everything inside of here.
Oh no.
So you cross the street to this vacant house. And you come up to a wooden door that is on the left side here of the image you're seeing. You don't have the street and the buggy there, but everything else will be there eventually when you find it. But so you're at this left side at this little stone patio here that leads into this house. The door does not appear to be locked.
And I'm only gonna sneak in a little bit and only murder them completely.
Yuri, do you hear anything?
I hear maybe a dog barking. Other than that, 16 is my stealth check.
You are successfully sneaky. The door pushes open very quietly. And inside of this house, you step in, and it's kind of dark. You see that there could possibly be candles to be lit. You don't hear any of the familiar sounds. But it's kind of dark in here.
I don't hear anything. Come on in. I think we're fine.
I think we might need some light.
Ooh, Hattie has a bright hat on still, right?
Indeed, my hat's glowing.
All right, so when Hattie comes in, kind of lights up the house here, and you see a main kind of seating room area that has a fireplace. You see some other doors to other rooms, and then you see a door that leads out back.
Do we go outside?
I mean, we should probably walk around. Things that want to jump out and say boo should have the opportunity to.
You're right.
So you go outside and you go out into the backyard and you see a kind of gardeny looking yard and a couple of buildings around the yard. One of them looks like a barn. One of them looks like a shed. There's some garden plots, no plants or anything growing, but you do hear an interesting sound coming from the building that looks like a barn.
Now, I'm not saying someday I'll be rich enough to own a barn, but I do want to be rich enough to live in a shed.
I think maybe you could, if things go well, maybe you could actually afford a house.
Well, I don't want to be overly ambitious. But a shed would be really nice.
You want to be careful. Sheds tend to explode. But we should probably go in that one so that things that want to jump out and say boo can.
I'm only going to murder them a little bit.
I hold up a glitter bomb. Should we just throw this in there?
Yes,
Uh,
absolutely. 100%.
Sure. Marlin will probably give you another.
Do it. We always have this one, and I'll hold up the one in my pocket.
Okay. All right.
do it. Do it.
Okay. I go to throw the glitter bomb in there.
You're throwing the glitter bomb into the barn?
Yes.
Oh, what in the fresh hell?
What? Is that you, Merlin?
Who in the hell is Merlin?
What?
And you hear a bunch of like horse noises and stamping around.
We found a horse.
Of course.
A talking horse.
Okay, we're sorry. We thought you were heartless. This would have been really funny if it was.
You're about to be heartless. You throw another one of them damn glitter bombs in here.
We
I
found an
swear to
angry
God.
talking horse.
I'll take your heart out straight through your chest. One hoof right to
maybe
the
we
chest.
should
Swear
leave.
to God, I'll do
Oh.
it.
Upset the horse.
Oh no!
I think
Trust
we
me,
should
you
leave.
think bullets are bad? Try this lead. Got him on
Oh,
all
no.
four of my feet.
Oh,
Right
God.
through you.
I'll put my glitter bomb back in my pocket, very trying to hide it.
I just quickly sped prestidigitation to hopefully clean the horse of the glitter.
We're sorry.
I'm sorry.
We're very sorry.
Do you want to go in the barn?
That's better.
Yes.
Oh,
Maybe.
What? Goddamn.
You step into this
Oh, hell.
and you see several stalls in here, most of which are unoccupied, but one of them seems to house a peculiar looking horse. We'll say a horse of a different color, so to speak. And you'll see the barn is lit up by some of those familiar glowing candles.
Right now, I'm bright fucking red because I'm pissed. You bloody twats.
How many times can we apologize?
Not enough. It's in my
Apparently.
eyes, or it was. That shit burn.
Oh,
You ever got glitter up in your eyes and in your snout?
Do you need
wait,
help?
You ain't got no snout.
You don't have hands. Do you need help? If it's in your eyes, we can help you.
Now,
No, she
now,
got
listen,
our
we've been
fault.
around. We've been
She
around
got it with
town
the
for a long time.
The P word. How the hell you say that?
Are
I don't know
you
what
the
you're trying
mayor?
to say.
Are you the mayor of this town? I'm just asking.
The horse?
I look like
We-
a mayor to
Sure.
you.
We've been around town and we're
It's
looking
like a
for the
horse.
mayor, and we haven't found the mayor. And you're a horse, so I thought it's a 50% chance you were the mayor of the town.
It's been an off day, Mr. Horse. We're sorry.
You telling me you come in here, nuke my ass with glitter, and then think I'm a mayor? Bro, I'm a horse.
We're
Bro.
sorry. Who are you? If not the mayor.
I'm about to be your cause of death. Okay,
Oh, no.
I'm gonna calm down now. I'm gonna calm down. I'm
Oh,
gonna
thank the
relax.
gods.
And I'm gonna
I
change
just-
colors to like a blue.
I'm
Oh, bloody hell. Oh.
horrified.
I pull out
Oh.
my lute and just start playing a song, and it's just basically, I'm sorry, please don't kill us, and I don't have this song prepared, so just imagine it's good.
Can I get a performance check on that? Can I ask for a check?
Oh wow! screw
I have
you.
to be honest. I'm very used
and
to
also a 15.
Oh,
I'm very
nice.
used to camels, not horses, where I come from. And guess what day it is?
You know, for someone who's begging for their life through a very improv song, that'll do. That wasn't too bad.
What day is it, Yuri?
I mean, I'm used to camels.
If you say hump
Here is
day,
it.
I swear, give
I'm
me a
not
reason.
You're
Give me a
making me
reason.
mad again.
I'm just used to
Start telling
camels.
you
I
that again.
don't-
Give me a reason to put you in the ground.
I just start singing the sorry song even louder.
Yuri, we just calmed him down. Don't start this again.
I'm just used to camels. I don't know.
Please forgive us. We're all
We
just a
still
bunch of
don't know who
idiots.
you are.
This is solid
I'm
gold.
dying out of character. I've been trying to stop myself from laughing out of character.
The player can't sing or carry a tune, but the character can, and this is an amazing I'm sorry song.
We still don't know who you are.
Oh.
And we would really love to know your name.
Please.
But seriously, are you the mayor?
No,
Yuri-
I am not the mayor.
He's the
I'm a
stallion.
stallion, not a mayor.
Stallion.
and I'm
I'm
not a
sorry.
mayor
I
either.
listen. I didn't look. I didn't even take a peek. I didn't look. So I don't know.
You're right. None of you look before you threw a grenade.
It was a glitter bomb. There's a difference.
That's a-
I mean, I'm sure I could get a grenade, but also I
Can
don't think we need.
You're right. There is a difference. The difference is a grenade gets me killed. A glitter bomb gets you killed.
Oh no.
Oh, hey, let's go back to I'm sorry song.
Super
Please
sorry.
don't
Back
make
down
me
to blue.
improv this.
Back down to the blue color. I'm mellowing out. We good again.
Okay.
Does anyone
Okay.
have like a carrot?
I had to get that out of my blood. Did you?
Oh
I
no.
think,
Did
Oh,
you
no.
I think
just
that might
assume
be
my favorite food's
racist.
carrot because I'm a horse?
Regret.
I think that might be slightly racist.
I'm just gonna.
What do you mean slightly?
I'm gonna
I mean,
leave.
specious. I guess it's specious. I
I'm
guess.
gonna walk
I
out of the
enjoy it
barn.
all the time as a kobold-sized dragon.
Hold up.
enjoy this.
Since you're gonna assume carrots are my favorite thing, what do you think my name is? What you gonna say?
I
my
don't
name's
know. I've
Maurice?
been asking for 3 minutes. I don't have these answers. I'm
What is your
sorry.
name, Mr. Horse?
Oh,
What is your
please.
name? You horse of a different color, you.
Please. Tears in my eyes.
My name's Max the Mayor, which is kind of bullshit because I'm not even a mayor. I'm a fucking stallion.
I knew you
I'm not a mayor.
were. I called it. I just want to be on record as I called it.
I meant M-A-R-E, not mayor. Mayor.
Max
The
the
type-
mayor.
That's what I
What I
asked
am
you. Don't make fun of my accent.
I think we got off on the wrong hoof.
Mother- Okay, that one was actually that was good. I gotta give you that one. Now I'm Obama.
Oh my
I am a
God.
horse of a different color, and I approve this message.
My name is Max the Mayor, and I approve this message.
Oh, it hurts.
You have met Max the mayor, not to be confused with the mayor. And he is a very colorful horse in multiple ways. And maybe might have some kinds of information for you about this place you happen to be.
I might have a foot to put up your ass.
Please don't.
Look, I'm sure there are people who are into that, but we are not those people.
Yes,
Oh no, I got
Please
something
don't.
else for them.
Oh no.
I've never been made to feel so guilty by someone who literally
know.
poops 5 times during a conversation with us.
Oh, he's the angriest horse I've ever met. And I've only
you think
met one
I'm angry?
horse.
Just wait till you see my father. Oh wait, he's dead. I killed him.
Oh God.
Look,
Well,
look.
that's what he gets for beating my mom.
Oh my God.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
that was a
just got
horse.
dark
That was a
really
race,
quick.
right?
That might
He
have been
beat
a
her in
little
a
too
race?
far.
He beat her in
beat
a
her in a
race. You got it.
Hi,
That might have been a bit much. That got dark quick.
Or did he like having the same conversation over and over again, which would also, I mean, posthumously be technically beating a dead horse, I guess.
Boo.
You just see Max kind of
Boo! Not a bard. You can't ask me for good jokes.
You're right. That's on me.
I'm not multi-classing here.
I got
We're
no
level
out of character.
one.
I liked that one. That was I liked that.
So you see Max's eyes glaze over and he starts to tell the story. It was 1925. The sun shining bright and the sky was blue. The flowers were growing beautifully in the field. The crowd was going wild as they set up the races. My mom and my dad were racing each other for one final time. Seabiscuit, she said over her shoulder. He said, "Yes, Buttercup, this will be the last race we ever participate in together." As the horn blows and they take off, gracefully racing each other, doing horse giggles along the way, when a sudden tragedy strikes and Buttercup trips over her own hoof and breaks her leg. And in this graceful fall that she has, it is soon realized that a racehorse can never recover from such a break. And Seabiscuit never felt the same again, and he was left to raise their young son alone until the day came where their son, me, Max the mayor, confronted my father and said, You did this, you terrible stallion Seabiscuit, you. And I hoofed him to death, and then you just kind of see Max snap back to himself, and he's just like this green color, and he just looks at you. Yes, where was I?
Hi. So, who?
Well, that was a very dark story for a very colorful, brightly intonated horse.
What story thing? Oh wait, I did that whole expositing everywhere thing, didn't I?
You definitely did.
Yeah,
Yes.
that happens sometimes. Don't worry about it.
So, I will write a song in honor of your wonderful mother. But first, what can you tell us about this place?
Well, there's a barn, and I live here, obviously. If you dig around enough, you'll also probably find another dead horse.
Oh God.
If you dig around enough. But
So, the house here is actually meant for a very specific group of people, actually. Funny enough. So it's kind of odd that y'all are here.
What kind of people?
Is it the glitter gang?
What? The glitter the what? Did I hear that correctly?
You heard me.
Listen,
Yeah.
it's a thing.
No, you
just,
couldn't be.
Just relax. It's definitely a thing.
No, he seems
you,
like he
you
took
don't
to it.
understand. The glitter, no, you
Is there a
couldn't be.
prophecy? Tell us more, Max. Tell us more.
As a matter of goddamn fact.
Are we the
I was
chosen
about
ones?
to tell you.
Because we knew that actually, but you can keep going.
That's definitely a thing we definitely knew for sure. We knew.
I'm trying. God myself, this is the most ridiculous character voice I've ever done. Oh,
Not like the
No,
rest
you
of
don't-
us
you
who are
don't-
very, very serious characters to be taken very seriously.
There's the house. As I was saying, it was meant for a group of great adventurers, foretold in this prophecy. It talked about the Glitter Gang
Oh my
coming to
God.
save the land from the darkness. I mean, wait, that actually. Well, now I kind of understand why you threw a goddamn glitter grenade.
Yeah, see,
Makes
we've come full
sense.
circle.
Now, in that prophecy, did it say that there was a kobold-sized dragon that lived in the shed? Is that part of the prophecy?
Buddy, y'all are called the Glitter Gang. I don't think it can get any more explicit. Your
That
primary
is a thing.
weapon is
It is a
smoke
thing.
bombs that cover your enemies in glitter.
You can have the shed, Yuri. We will
This is
beseech
the
that to
best
you.
You
day.
can have the shed. That's my
Um,
goddamn shed.
You
This
just
is
said
the best day of my
prophecy.
life.
I'm the
It
person who's
is.
supposed to be asking about that.
The best day of your life, Yuri. In fact, the prophecy in the oraculum has told of the Glitter Gang coming to save the lands from the darkness. And this here abandoned house has been waiting here for you, because you are the Glitter Gang, to come and have a place of resting and staying when you're not adventuring and saving the rest of the world. And if you so choose to sleep in the shed instead of a bed, then you can do so. Now we will leave you here
You might not
for
wake up.
the evening at your newly found place of residence where you will be able to take a long rest. And we'll pick it up next week. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. This has been a Heroes and Hooligans production of The Key from Above. And we'll see everybody else next week, too.